Alright guys, we're back for part 2 of my lovely teaching of how to graph on a coordinate plane. So we are now on page 374 and we have two examples. One example, we're going to look at how we can use the graph to move dots, and then in the other example we're going to look at how we can find the distance between 2 points. Remember, x-axis goes left to right, y-axis goes up and down. X is always the first number, and Y is always the second number. And if you think about it, it's alphabetical, right? You have the ABC song, and then it's X, Y, Z. X goes first, always. So if you ever forget, just remember to sing the alphabet song, and you'll know which one to do first. Alright, so let's look at example 1. It says, a point on a coordinate grid can be labeled with an ordered pair, a letter, or both. So we're going to plot the point 5, 7, and label it J. So we start at the origin always, the 0. This is origin. So we start here. We move over 5 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we move up 7 units, up to 7. They put a dot here, okay? So that's how you plot it. But it says label it J, so they have a little J here. And then they also put the ordered pair. You can label it just like this. You can put just a dot. You could put a dot in the letter J. So let's see, you can have a dot. You can have dot J, or you can have dot 5, 7, and this is the ordered pair, so it always goes in parentheses. Okay, or you can have a dot, a J, and the 5, 7. Okay, all of these are correct, but you want to pay attention to the directions to see what it is that they specifically want you to do. So here it says plot the point 8, 0 and label it S. So we need to do it like this. Okay. Only instead of J, we're going to put S. So from the origin, we move right how many places? 8. So we move right 8. And then we move up 0. So we're going to be right on the x-axis, we can tell. Whenever one of the numbers is 0, we know we're going to be on one of the axes. So we count over 8. Everybody count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And I just put the dot there because we know that we're going up 0 units and we're going to be on the axis, so I don't need to count. Just move over 8 and then voila, I'm done. Okay. Quite easy, right? You guys are thinking, where's the math? All right, example 2. You can find the distance between 2 points when the points are along the same vertical or horizontal line. All right, so here we have 2 points. They both are on the x-axis at 9. So the first number, both of them are 9. And then we have to see what's the distance between them. And what we simply do is we take one number minus the other number. So our y, we have 9. And here our y is 3. And so it's simply 9 minus 3, which is 6. Okay, 6. And we can look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in case you decide that, you know what, this subtraction is just too hard, I don't want to subtract, I'd rather count. You can do that too. We can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but for those of you who are like, dude, I'm not in kindergarten, I don't want to count anymore, I want to do subtraction, just subtract the number that's different. So the number that's the same, we don't do anything with, and the number that's different, we subtract. So we're looking here at the y's. Those are the ones that are different. Okay. Then let's look, it says points A and B form a vertical line segment and have the same x coordinates. How can you use subtraction to find the distance between the points? You're going to write subtract the y coordinates. Subtract. See how long it takes for me to write with my trackpad? Subtract the y coordinate. Coordinate. Right, subtract the y coordinate. And then just simply write 9 minus 3 equals 6. 9 minus 3 equals 6. Okay? Hopefully yours looks a little bit neater than mine. All right. And then for part 2, we're going to graph 2 points, and then we're going to subtract to find the horizontal distance. So we have 3, 2, and 5, 2. So let's look at 3, 2. Are we going to move left or right for 3 or for 2? Which one's going to go left or right? The 3. The 3 is our x. It's always first. Okay, so we're going to move over 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go up 2, and then we put our dot here. Okay. And then we have 5, 2. So we're going to go from the origin over to 5. And then we're going to go up 2. Okay, see? So we have 2 dots now on our coordinate plane. And now we're going to answer the question how we can use subtraction to find the horizontal distance. So are we going to subtract 2 minus 2 and do the y's? Are we going to subtract 3 minus 2? Or are we going to subtract 5 minus 2, or 5 minus 3? Sorry. Yeah, we're going to do 5 minus 3. We cannot do 3 minus 5 because you guys don't know how to do negative numbers yet. So for you guys, for this, always put the bigger number first. 5 minus 3 is 2. So it's a 2-unit difference. Okay. You can write this on the lines. I just can't because I can't see the space. So when we put these here, we're just simply, they're both on the 2. So we're not going to do anything with the 2 here. So we have to look at the difference between the 3 and the 5, and it's a 2-unit difference between them. We can count 1, 2, or we can use subtraction, 5 minus 3. Okay? So we're going to close that, and then I'm going to scroll down to the next page. Okay. We're going to do 1s through 10 together really fast, and then you guys are going to do 11 through 28. Mr. Will's going to check your answers. If they're correct, then you'll get to start on your homework. So, use the coordinate grid to write ordered pair for the given point. So we have to find the point and find the given, find what the ordered pair is. So number 1 is C. Everybody put your finger on C. Here it is. The ordered pair, we look down first. We look at the X first. It's 6, comma, and then we look over at the Y. The Y is 3. X first, Y second. 6, comma, 3. Make sure you put it in parentheses. If those numbers are not in parentheses, they are not in ordered pair, and it will be counted wrong. So make sure you put it in parentheses every single time. Right, number 2, D. Here's D. Stepan, can you please tell us what is the ordered pair for D? You should have said 3, comma, 0. 3, 0. We know that it's going to be 0 because it's on the x-axis, so y has to be 0. Right, number 3 is E. Here's E. Ola, can you tell us the ordered pair for E, please? Okay, you should have said 9, because it goes down to 9, and 9. 9, 9. Okay, they're both the same. And then the last one for reading the coordinate pairs, we have number 4, F. Eden, can you please tell us what F is? You should have said 10, 5. 10, 5. The 10 is first because that's our x. We always look to see what our x is first. And then 5, we go over to our y. Okay. Now we're going to plot some points. We have 0, 9. So we're going over, left to right, 0, and then up 9. So I plot my point right here, 0, 9. And then I'm going to label that M. M. Because it says plot and label the points. So I'm going to just use the label that they give me, M. Number 6 is H, 8, 6. So we go over to 8 and then up to 6 and we put our little dot. Mr. Will be walking around checking to make sure you guys are all plotting these properly. Number 7, we have K, 10, 4. Over 10, up 4. And it's right here under F. We're going to put a dot and we're going to label that K. Number 8, T. Go over 4, up 5. Here we go. Label it T. Number 9, W is 5, 10. Now we go over 5 and up 10. This is the opposite of what we did for F. We switched them. And this is W. See, F is 10, 5, and W is 5, 10. So you can see that the dots are in different places. So it's very important that you not mix up your X's and Y's. X's are always first, Y's are always second. And then our last one, R, we go over 1 and up 3 right here. Oops, I made that really big. We'll just pretend that that's an R. There we go. There we go. Okay, so R. All right, now if we wanted to find the distance between R and C, that's quite easy. They're both on the y3, so we're going to subtract our x's. Our x's, we have 1 and 6. 6 minus 1 is 5, or we could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here the distance is 5 units. Just as a quick review. All right. And that's our lesson for today. I think that you guys will find it quite enjoyable. Again, there's no real math involved, just labeling. Pay attention to which one is your X and which one is your Y. Make sure you put your coordinates in parentheses. Go ahead and do numbers 11 through 28. Mr. Will walk around to make sure you're doing it correctly. Once you've done them all correctly, then you can go into your homework books and you can do 9.2. And that's your only homework tonight, 9.2, and just the one page. You don't have to do the review pages this weekend. So yay for you guys. I'm being extra special nice. Okay? All right, well, it was great talking to you guys, and I will see you on Monday for math videos. All right, bye.